number 2 of the Paleo Green Chef. Our first meal, the chicken teriyaki stuff. I liked it, Colin, not so much. So today we are going to do the Greek sausage and sautéed kale salad.
I'm just going to make the sausage part of it, and then you can have all the kale. How's that? Good plan? Good plan.
Good plan.
Right. These are, by the way, the saddest little squishy sausages.
Are they actual links?
They're actual links, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell by the little perforation marks in there. But yeah, they just, we'll see. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, when combined, dried dill and oregano lend dishes an aromatic nuance that is unmistakably Greek. All right, let's give it a shot. So,
here's your Greekness.
Here's your Greek. Bam. Greekness distilled into a
really
tiny
good.
baggie.
I mean, are these figs?
Look like it.
Dried figs.
Whoa.
Vinaigrette.
Okay, so let's start the prep. Cut stem ends off dried figs and discard. Place the figs and sun-dried tomatoes in a small bowl. Cover with about half a cup of water. Let soak for 5 minutes or until softened. Once softened, roughly chop the figs and tomatoes together. Reserve the soaking liquid. Ooh, soaking liquid.
What are we soaking them in? Just water?
Water, medium bowl. Let's get one bowl size up from what they recommend.
That might be too big.
You don't know. Half a cup of water.
Lovely.
Lovely. Okay, so we're just going to let those soak for 5 minutes. So let's just start on the next piece. Cut ends off of the red onion and discard the peel. Halve lengthwise, lay flat, and cut into strips about a 1/4 inch thick. Very specific. Don't screw this up.
Okay, so I peeled and then what?
Halve lengthwise.
Do they have a picture?
No.
Okay.
Well, it shows like lengthy bits. Lay flat and then cut into strips. No. I think it's the other way. Because look, all these are like half. No, you're right.
Lengthwise. And then what? And then cut into strips?
And then it says cut into strips about a 1/4 inch thick.
That look right?
Sure. Slice stems into pieces, roll the leaves into a cigar, place into ribbons, make some macrame, start a book club. What the hell? I like the last one. Dump bags in.
Right.
Make dinner. I didn't like the food as much, but...
Some onion bits. What's next?
Yeah, so grab them there. Kale. I think they could have just said roughly chop. No, you're still going to use those.
What?
Because you slice the stems into pieces about a 1/4 inch each. So we're using the stems.
Alright, well I'm not using that one. That one's in the trash pile. That's weird. Usually you just get rid of the stems because they're all like super fibrous and hard to eat and hard to digest.
Maybe it was just because they were mad at them. Yeah, and it calls for the kale stems later. And then we roll the leaves into a large cigar, quote unquote, and slice across into ribbons about a 1/4 inch wide.
Smush into a wad and then chop.
That's how I would have written it, yeah. And then you're going to roughly chop the artichoke hearts. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this and then you get to go back to the original thing of cutting those up too. We need a bigger cutting board. So I'll start on the sausages. Okay, cooking oil, medium high. Add the pork, sear 3 minutes.
Right, like what happened to them doing all the chopping for us?
Dude.
And then I pull these out of the liquid. I reserve the liquid, right?
Once softened, roughly chop the figs and tomatoes together. Reserve the soaking liquid. Sear those guys for about 3 minutes. And then we'll flip the sausages, add the onion, kale, and celery around the sausages, not between them.
They look nice now. They don't look all smushed anymore. That's good.
They look a lot better, man.
Right? Like they plumped right up. And I have to say, other than the kale, all of the ingredients look super tasty.
They do. They look very fresh. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed by that. We're gonna give enough. Go.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
I need you to move the lid.
Okay.
There we go.
Get it splashed.
Okay.
Season with dried dill and oregano.
Alright, and this just goes all over.
Yep.
It looks very gourmet, you know?
Oh, it's fancy.
How many calories is this one?
Only slightly under a double-double. 660.
Ooh, it smells good.
Yeah, it's much more aromatic. I'm much more optimistic about this particular meal. Might have some flavor in it that's not produced from overly hot chilies from our refrigerator.
Well, and it's got a lot of interesting stuff in it too, with the figs and the sun-dried tomatoes and the dill, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, much more optimistic. Okay, I'm sure it's been 3 minutes. You want to throw in 3 tablespoons of liquid?
Sure. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, we're going to reduce this down to medium, cover with pan, 5 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so the sausages are at 160 exactly, which is great. All right, so let's get the sausages onto the cutting board for cutting, and then we throw in everything else. So add the kale leaves, artichoke, figs, and tomatoes.
Okay.
All right, kale leaves. And the pine nuts. I'll get the pine nuts. And then stir to combine 1 to 2 minutes until the kale leaves are wilted. Okay, it's fairly wilty. So we're going to remove from heat, drizzle about half the vinaigrette over them.
Okay.
And then stir to coat.
Ready?
Okay, dump it. There's a lot of salad.
It is.
The rest of the vinaigrette over the top.
Okay. I'm excited.
Salad on its own is not bad. Thought I was going to hate it a lot more than I did.
It's very vinegar-ready.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish we had held off on the vinaigrette.
No. Oh, I like it. I think the vinaigrette makes this thing.
The sausage is really good. I mean, it's sausage. What are you going to do?
Put vinaigrette on it. I'm going to soak all my sausage in vinaigrette from now on.
Oh my god. It's really vinegary.
I don't think it's that vinegary. Maybe you got the bottom end of the vinegar thing. Here, I'll trade you.
No, it just feels like a lot of dressing.
I like it. Yeah, this is great. It's not too vinegary. I thought it was going to be over the top sweet, or with everything that we put in there, but this is good. I really like it. Sausage saves the day. And maybe some vinaigrette.
I am shocked.
I don't know why.
Because this just seems like a not Colin kind of thing to eat. But it's the kale salad stuff. With like figs and dried tomatoes and stuff. That doesn't sound like anything you would eat.
All I can taste is vinaigrette.
And it's a lemon vinaigrette, which you don't usually like.
Can't really taste the lemon. I don't know. Maybe I have an anosmia.
Is Nosmia? I think so. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's good too.
Yeah. So overall, I really like this one. I think it'd be a little boring without the vinaigrette. So I think the vinaigrette really saved it, as I was hoping it would. But yeah, it's a lot of chopping, man.
It was a lot of chopping.
Yeah, it's a lot of slightly weird instructions and a lot of chopping. But once you get done with it, it looks really good. It's very nicely presentable.
It is beautiful. It feels very healthy too.
Well, sure. It does have a sausage and a half on top of it, so I'm not sure about that.
Except for that part.
But yeah, overall I like it a lot. I think it's it's good. It's presentable. It's a nice summery lunch. So yeah, thumbs up on this one.
Summery for sure.
Yeah, hopefully this will make up for what I'm assuming is going to be a disaster with the meatloaves. So.
Okay. And on that note, check in the description box. I will have links to the other videos that we do. Make sure that you subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified when we do our 3rd Paleo Green Chef meal thing.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye!